Hi. I love that intro.
Good morning,
Good
everybody.
morning.
Particularly those of you.
Good coffee morning.
Well, I'm glad you've got good coffee because poor Archangel apparently is needing more coffee.
Oh, honey, I'm so sorry. I made the coffee because it's cool out today. It's cold, kind of. So it's good coffee morning. Get it? Chill in
Yes.
the air.
It's a bit gloomy here, and we're apparently going to have some bad weather by all accounts, but we shall see.
Yeah. Sorry. It took me a second. Sorry.
Welcome to another.
Oh, stop it. Just make sure your YouTube chat, if you're looking at the stream, is on like the full one, not just top chat. So you get everybody.
I mean, the live chat. Yes.
I've had some complaints that you maybe miss people. Just saying.
Okay.
Yeah, Cap threw under the bus. Oh, I just threw Cap under the bus. That's so funny. Hi.
I generally look at the StreamYard thing, so that tends not. So
yeah. Oh, I know. I told him that.
Right. Well, good morning, Graham.
Yeah.
Yes,
Hi, Graham.
You may well have been first in chat. So
yeah,
but
if you
then
want to
again,
get together right after the stream, so I can show you that thing, that'd be fine.
But then, since you've got a bob for everything, you've got a bob for sitting in the queue.
I know.
So,
let them do that. You don't have to wait in line.
Good.
Are you grunt?
Afternoon or evening, Taipan?
Hi. Long time no see, Taipan. Taipan.
Good morning, Jason.
Hi, Jason.
Hi, Zebulon.
I'm awake. You know.
Zebulon has an idea. Let's talk about food and music.
Well, I'm about to eat the rest of my sandwich from dinner. Oh my
god! Let me guess. A chicken Burger King thing?
With cheese and tomato. Just need a bite. Go ahead.
Right. Sorry, it's just just sort of cringing slightly, not liking to hear people masticate. But
I'm not. You can't hear me. I'm far away.
Yes, 6,000 or so miles. I hope we're all doing well today, and all going to have a good day ahead of us. And I hope if you are out driving, you don't meet some of the idiots that I've seen out and about for the last couple of days. For example, guy, feel free if you drive on the right side of the road to reverse the directions.
Okay.
Guy pulls up to a T junction. Looks left. Looks right. Looks left again. Looks straight ahead. Pulls out.
Right.
Fine, you think. Except I was approaching from his right, about 20 yards away, and I could see and hear the ambulance approaching.
Okay.
And he pulls out in front of the freaking ambulance.
What a complete idiot.
Yeah, which actually, if it had been a normal car, it would have been a okay pull out. But because it was an ambulance, obviously it was going a bit faster.
Yeah.
The ambulance had to brake.
Oh my god!
It didn't stand on its nose, but it had to slow down.
Wow.
And the guy had to pull to the side of the road to get out of its way.
Because that's what you're supposed to do anyway.
Exactly, but wouldn't that have been better if he'd not pulled out in the first place and given the ambulance?
Pulled out so they were coming from one of the side streets that he was going across.
Yes? Well, yes, he was coming up the stem of a T junction, and the ambulance was going across the T.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And he pulls out
right away.
And he pulls out in front of it. I mean, they had right of way anyway because he was at a give way line.
I just said they had right away.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Speaking of, I hope everybody has a great day. My best friend Brandy's father is going into surgery in just 2 hours. Colon cancer. So let's all have a good thought for him. If you pray, please do. They're like my family out here, so.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Wish the best for that. Hopefully they caught it early and. Just to let you know, Graham says yes, AMG, he's available after, so you can.
Wonderful. Yeah, I'm not gonna be getting much sleep worrying about,
Mm-hmm.
my
Right.
friend's father.
Morning,
Anywho,
good morning, Captain Cactus.
good morning, Captain Cactus.
And on the subject of driving and stuff,
Mm.
Archangel says, for real, last few days he's had people cut him off and then getting mad at him. Then some idiot wants to race him. He would eat that little Honda, but just let him go, and instant karma as there was a cop right ahead.
Talk about instant karma. I have a great story of it. I saw it on one of the courts that I watch.
Mm-hmm.
You know how I feel about drunk drivers, right?
Yep.
We all do. They are the lowest of the low, selfish of the most selfish, uh, just scumbags.
Yeah.
If you drink or ingest some kind of drug and
If you're
get
under the
behind the
influence.
wheel of a car, you're an asshole.
Yeah, and you deserve everything you get.
Yeah. So this guy was there because he had 3 DUIs, and he's on bond, waiting for his trial on that 3rd DUI. When he gets a 4th, right?
Oh,
So, and here's the thing: the judge tells him not to drive. You can't drive. You gotta stop driving. You're not allowed to drive anymore. And because he's a drunk driver, he's selfish, self-centered, and thinks he can do whatever he wants. So the very next morning, he goes out driving in his car. I think to his lawyers. I don't know. Anyways, either there or on the way back, a drunk driver hit him. Ah! T-boned him and broke a bunch of his ribs. And now he's begging for mercy of the court to not send him to jail right now. Let him wait for a while to do the 91 days he has. The original 61 plus 30 now for going right out and driving when she told him not to. Because he's in pain.
I'm trying really, really, really hard to care and failing.
That's exactly what the judge said, and this is one of the kindest, most compassionate judges I know. Judge, what's her name? Damn it, I get them mixed up. But she's like, but it is very karmic on many levels what happened to you. And I don't think he knows what the word karmic means. So I wish he had said, it's karma that you have 4 DUIs, went out and a drunk hit you, and now you're in the pain that you cause others.
Right. I mean, I'm assuming he thought karmic was something to do with an Irish driver.
Right. So I am so very happy I got to finally see some of the karma I've been hoping for happen.
Yes.
I've had broken ribs. He's trying to say that with his 2 lousy broken ribs, he needs a walker and he can't stand up. He's bedridden. Bitch, I've had 3 broken and 2 cracked, and I live alone. Like I didn't stick to my bed. Like I was right here where I'm supposed to be. You remember?
They're debilitating, but you can get around.
Yeah.
I severely wouldn't recommend driving with them because you tend to move
But
your
you can
torso.
go to jail because you don't have to do shit in jail.
Yeah. Yeah.
They need my painkillers. They'll get them to you in jail. They will. Asshole.
Yeah, Zebulon. Yeah. Imagine how many times he drove drunk and got away with it. Yes.
Exactly. Because if you're on your third DUI, you're probably on your 12th. Because you just haven't been caught yet.
Yes.
Exactly. Great point. Great
Yeah.
point. You know, and it's like with any crime, it's not their first time. It might be the first time getting caught, but when they call them first offenses, no, they're not. They've been doing this shit for a long time.
Well, I suppose technically it is the first offence.
No, because every
no,
crime is an offence to me.
Yeah. They say in strict legal terms.
Yeah,
it
it's the
probably
first
is.
offense they were caught for. Maybe they should just change the wording. So what's the chat saying? I see some orange.
Yeah, Graham says ribs are very painful, but you can get around.
Absolutely, I've had them.
Captain
They
Cactus
taste good too. Sorry.
Yes, Captain Cactus sort of finally gets around to saying hello to us at the end of his list of hellos to people.
Oh, geez, thanks.
Yeah, Archangel, ribs suck, breathing sucks, coughing kills, and sneezing too. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, when I had those 3 broken, they wanted to keep me in the hospital because they're like, you won't breathe right, and we're worried. And I'm like, I don't care. I'm not staying here because, me and hospitals don't mix. I don't trust doctors or hospitals or surgeons.
Yeah.
I like nurses. Nurses are usually pretty damn good.
Captain Cactus says he's had broken and fractured ribs. Not entirely surprised, but he says it is uncomfortable for sure. Yep.
Yeah.
But he can't see why you would need a walker.
Exactly. And I can't see why he can't be in jail for that.
Now, to my mind, this might be naive because all I've done is bruised, maybe cracked some ribs. But I would have thought a walker would have been more bloody painful because you put pressure.
You're bending.
Because you're bending slightly, and also you're leaning and putting weight on it, so you're putting tension through your torso, picking it up, moving it. So yeah, that would be worse. I would have thought.
He might have been saying there's other things that he got hurt in that wreck too, because he did get T-boned, so he's probably got a bad leg or something. Who knows?
Yeah. Oh,
but I'm not feeling the pain for him.
Captain Cactus says, "Oh, and guess who has tested positive for a certain virus?" Oh no.
No, honey.
Oh, that's.
Oh, sorry, boo. Please take care of yourself. Get some rest. No walking and shit. Let Omari take care of you.
Yes. If there's anything we can do, above and beyond, the virtual sort of sympathy and thoughts of support.
If you need anything, let us know. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Simon doesn't live too far away. We'll get him. We'll get him a nurse's outfit. Yeah.
Sadly, I'm away this weekend, so.
Oh, that's right.
Although I am notionally going in kind of the right direction, as in east, but I'd need to go a lot more north.
Well, you can stop on your way home. How about that?
That's not on my way home.
All right. After you go to the fucking convention, what do you want me to say? You want to tell them what you're doing this weekend?
In a moment, yes. But greeting our guests is more important. Hi, Skibo.
Hey, Skibo.
Now, I think Captain Cactus misunderstood you there because he says, Simon in a Build-A-Bear nurse's outfit. Scary prospect. Right. What I am doing.
Going for.
Sorry?
This was exactly what I was going for.
You're sick, the pair of you. One literally, he's got the coronavirus, got the virus, and But what I am up to this weekend is Saturday and Sunday in the God's Waiting Room, which is Eastbourne in Sussex on the south coast. Myself, well, particularly my friend Julian Miles, author, we've got a stand at the Wintercon convention in Eastbourne, and we'll be there Saturday and Sunday.
If you're around that area, you should stop by, pick up a couple of really good books with Simon's artwork, and say hi to Simon.
Yeah, and I suspect the vast majority of you are going, Sussex? What? Where? Eastbourne? Never heard of it. The UK?
You don't know that. Graham's there.
Big pond in the way.
Cap's there.
Yeah, I know. I say
other people
most
are there.
But if you do,
this is a UK version thing.
Yeah. If you do manage to visit, please do stop by the stand. And if you greet us with either your YouTube name or your Discord name or what have you, I'll be sure that you get a free book.
Oh, nice. What a sweet thing to do. And those books are really good. I have
them. And no, Zebulon, I'm actually not going to a Spice Girl concert.
That's funny.
And no, Captain Cactus, I'm really not going partying at a Spice Girls concert.
That's funny.
You two need to get out of each other's minds.
Yeah.
That is just so wrong, both of you thinking that.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't put it past you, sir.
Because you know what I want, what I really, really want.
Zigga, zigga, zigga.
Yep. And yes, Graham, if I'm going to Eastbourne, I'm going to need a walker to fit in. Yeah. As I said,
really?
It's colloquially known as God's Waiting Room.
Oh, because there's a lot of old people there?
Yes. The town where I live used to have the highest average age in the UK. But it used to swing between where I am and Eastbourne and back, and I think it's now back with Eastbourne.
Okay. Interesting. That's cool. There's no, blasted kids running around.
Don't worry, Archangel, I'm not a Scouser. He says, as long as you're not a Scouser, you're good.
What's
Liverpool.
A Scouser?
Somebody who comes from Liverpool.
Okay.
That's the polite interpretation. He once wore a Man United jersey in Liverpool, and he almost got his backside kicked.
I'm sure you did.
Well, as I'm driving and I have a great regard for my hubcaps, I'm not going to Liverpool.
So, you want to tell them what else we have coming up?
What else do we have coming up? Ironically, coming up, yes, something is surfacing, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It's coming up.
Should we play the video?
A picture paints 1,000 words.
Okay. Here we go.
Mm-hmm.
Yay.
Yes, Archangel, no curtains. We surfaced in the Mersey and some bastard pinched them.
Yeah, whatever.
Graham says people live in Liverpool because they went to visit and their car was stolen.
Can we get back to the subject at hand, please?
Yep. So yes, Saturday after next, the 21st, is it?
The 21st from
a 12-hour stream.
Right, from 1 o'clock in the afternoon to 1 o'clock in the morning for you. 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern and 6 to 6 my times.
I would say yes, Bob, Graham, even. I'm calling you Bob.
But
He says, awesome, the pink sub is back. Can we share that clip?
absolutely. I'm gonna
Mm,
actually, I'm fixing it up a little bit more, so I'll give it to you as soon as the final version's done later today.
mhm,
Just putting some cards in the beginning, explaining to people who might not know what the pink sub is. And for those who don't, every
mhm.
year we launch her, we raise money, and it's for people in our own community who have, need a little extra help at holiday time for their Thanksgiving meal or, Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa gifts for the kids,
Yeah,
family, whatever. Um, it's for the holidays, and it's, you know, all helping each other out.
yeah. It's to. I mean, it's. This will sound a bit trite, but I mean, if somebody is in the position of thinking, well, I can either buy a family member, a child, a gift, or I can eat for a day. It's to try and help alleviate the pressures
Right.
from decisions like that
Or worrying about,
and things.
buying the turkey for the meal or something.
Yeah.
We don't give huge amounts, but like last year we helped I think 6 people and sent a woman home to her family for the holiday. Something like
Um,
that, right? 9 people was it at the
if
end?
you hold on just a second,
Oh,
um,
and as
we helped
always, full transparency.
we helped 4 charities
That's right. We had charities too.
and 13 people.
Oh wow, even better than I remembered.
Yeah.
And we're gonna try to make it at least annual. I'd love to see the day where it's a year-round thing to help people with. It's just something I really feel strongly about. And last year we used a PayPal fund, but we can't
Hmm.
because it's only a 30-day thing. So today I'll be setting up, I don't know, some fundraising site probably. And because I don't want any questions. As usual, everything will have full transparency. If you ever want to see receipts, you're more than
Hmm.
welcome to. I can show you receipts from last year. Any of my fundraisers, I can show you the receipts for. So, um, I just, I had great holidays growing up, with my family.
Hmm.
Thanksgiving, Christmas was insane, Easter, all the holidays were amazing. And I was just thinking a couple years ago that, every kid, everybody should have that, big kid or little. And that's when we started the Pink Sub. Last year got it bigger, and hopefully this year will be even bigger.
Yeah. Um,
Yeah, it's a real passion project for us.
yeah. I say, but any help
Absolutely.
is better. So yeah. Um, and if you want any valid reason to help, just look at what Taipan says. If you promote the stream, Taipan will keep his clothes on.
Ooh.
So I can't think of a much better reasons for spreading the word than that.
Yeah, you don't just help people for holidays, you help
Hmm.
people of Australia
Yeah.
not to see a
Um,
crazy man running naked.
yeah. Archangel will share the stuff out too as well. So thank you for
Awesome.
that. Yeah.
I'll have it reposted on my channel later, and you'll know it's the right one because it'll say mirror on it, like asking people to mirror it. So you'll have my full,
Hmm.
with that word, one word, you have full permissions to
Yeah.
use it any way you want. Hopefully in a good way. Post it
Oh,
to Facebooks if you have Facebook, your Instagrams. I have to put it on my Instagram. You know,
yeah.
because the more eyes on it, the better we have a chance to help more people.
Well, the thing is, spreading the word wider. Yes, the chance of more people being generous and helpful, but also the more chance of people who need something seeing it.
Yeah, because it's not just, the notices are never just for donations. It's also if you need something, there's a dedicated
Oh,
email.
Archangel, thank
But but
Archangel, $50. Here's a jump start for it.
oh, honey. Well, thank you. We'll definitely put that in there. Thank you very
Yeah,
much. Um,
good
also,
man.
we'll have the email on it as well, and the video as well,
I was
for people
about
who
to,
need help
yeah,
to write in.
yes,
There's
I
a
was about to
dedicated
say, yeah,
email, yeah.
yeah,
Only Simon and I see it, so that people have anonymity. Your name never gets out if you need help. Unless you tell people, "Hey, the Pink Sub Fund helped me," nobody will ever know,
yeah.
because that's
That's
part
one of
of
the
it.
things. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the one of the things we basically decided that we needed to have anonymity because a lot of people
they have their pride.
there's still well with this pride there some people will stigmatize them for
Yes,
being not able
having it
to buy the
handout.
world on a silver platter. So yeah,
Yeah, that's ridiculous. We all have tough times, all of us.
yeah,
I do all the time, but
yeah.
I have great friends, and I want to. Holidays are the last time. Like, it's the one time you shouldn't have to worry as much.
Well,
Holidays should
yes.
be a time of joy.
That's the ironic thing, isn't it? Sort of holidays like this, they're a time for basically sitting back, enjoying the days, having fun, and what have you.
But so much
I,
stress.
except there's probably one or two members of the family who
Yeah.
are doing an imitation of a swan. Hopefully, all serene and beautiful on the surface, but
But they're
underneath your
going
legs are
crazy. Yeah.
going like flappers. Yeah.
As much when I was a kid, I could do nothing but enjoy Christmas and
Mm,
Thanksgiving. But as you're growing older, you're seeing all the work that's put into it by the adults,
yes.
all the stress that the moms have. And
Yeah.
uh, my dad would be shopping on Christmas Eve, and even
Hmm.
because he. So yeah, I just
Well, you can get some nice last minute bargains.
oh yeah, but I definitely
Yeah,
I miss
you
those
can.
days.
Yeah, you can get some nice bunches of flowers down at the 24-hour service station.
Yeah, yeah. For me, it was the food. The food was the best part of the holiday. I love the gifts. Don't get me wrong. I wasn't
Yeah.
stupid, but I love, love, love the food, and I just love sitting at the table with my family. Even as a
Right.
kid, didn't like the stupid, itchy, stiff clothes they put me in, but
Mm.
I liked being there.
Well, they should have used conditioner on the straitjacket. It made it softer. And so, speaking of people being nice and decent,
Mhm.
how about this? Captain Cactus says his elderly Polish neighbour has just delivered through the door some ginger and something tea, insisting it will help.
Aw,
It's,
that's so sweet.
yeah,
I really like that. And it
yeah,
will. Ginger's really it's like a natural, antibiotic or
yeah. It's
antiseptic.
yeah, it's good for the blood
Honey's
and
good.
stuff like that. Yeah,
Honey, lemon, and yeah, I know you like lemon.
yeah. Manuka honey in particular,
And then if you
supposedly,
can
but
get a little garlic in your system somehow, that'll help too. Get it
preferably
all
by
in
eating it.
there. Oh,
Yeah, just to order a Hawaiian pizza with
that
extra pineapple and
no.
extra garlic. And yeah, Captain Cactus says he does love his neighbours. Well, the ones he talks to, at least.
He lives in a very sweet village.
Hmm.
I I would say the word to describe it most would be bucolic. You've
It's a
seen
very
the
good word.
pictures and stuff, yeah. You've heard
Mm.
the descriptions, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's neighbors. Neighbors
Mm.
are a crazy thing. I grew up, I
Yeah.
had the best neighbors. We were family, in the neighborhood, the 2, 3 blocks around my house. However, these days I don't know my neighbors, and it's sad, you know. And I
Mm.
think more places are like where I live than like where Cap lives now, unfortunately. Unless you've lived there for generations, you know, next to each other, you probably don't know your neighbor, especially in places where people move a lot. You know.
Yeah. I mean, there are still little oases of, um, I would say, bucolic rusticity where everybody knows the entirety of the village, know what they're up to, and
Well, do you know
what have you.
all the neighbors in your apartment
I
building?
I was just about to say there probably are, but there is also, and has been for the last quite a long time, a trend moving away from living in a community. Um,
Hmm.
so yeah, I know a couple of the people living in the block of flats.
See,
Most I don't.
when I move to any apartment, I ask if it's a bigger apartment building. I ask those in my hallway at least, and anybody I come across. But like in this apartment building, there's 18 apartments, so I asked like everybody to come for coffee. I invited them over. Stop by for coffee anytime you want. Like
Um,
I tried. Nobody took me up.
yeah. And Snap, by the way, there are 18 flats in my apartment block.
Really
Yeah.
interesting. Yours
Hmm.
is nicer than mine, though.
Well, I am under your bed, so there had to be some
That's
correlation.
true, right? But yeah, and we both. Well, you have a corner flat. I don't.
Hmm.
Um, but
Yeah,
your place is a lot nicer
yeah,
than mine.
the layout is completely different.
You know what I never noticed until today, because it was pointed out to me by Joy, or was it yesterday? Is today Tuesday?
No, today's Wednesday.
Well, yes, today is still Tuesday for me.
Okay.
Because I have been up since Tuesday. So we came home. She's like, "Why do some of the doors in your apartment have a mail slot, and but most don't?" I'm like, "Holy shit! There are some with a mail slot. I never noticed that, and I don't know why they have them, because the mailman won't go to the apartments
Um, Maybe they just came with the door as the door was ordered.
unless back in the day when this was first built,
Yeah,
they used them, because
possibly.
certainly don't now. The
Or
like
say,
good.
yeah. I mean, I would suspect more that the it was built with the mailboxes on the ground floor and doors that didn't have a mail slot. But as they've been replaced over time, maybe.
No, the mail slots I see are on the second floor.
Right, yeah, and so yeah, but maybe as doors have been replaced, they've been replaced with one that has a mail slot in it. I
No,
suspect they
I
originally
think it's
came
the other way
without.
around. I think they
Okay,
originally came with.
okay,
I really do think so. Because there's no reason for a mail slot now, honey, because the mailman won't come to the door. He
yeah.
will not. That's why I never got the stamps that Kat bought me from England. Because they wouldn't deliver them to the door, and they had to be signed for. It was really lazy,
Mm.
juvenile. The fucking my old mailman would have done it, but not this new person.
Yeah, I
Asshole.
think it can depend greatly on the mail
Hmm.
person who, but yeah, I still think that mechanism for getting signed for things in mailboxes
Retarded.
is kind
That
of
was the worst
ridiculous.
thing I've ever heard of. In my like, and if it hadn't been that I was searching for something, I would never think, because my little mailbox slot thingy that I have to go to and unlock and open. It's only like 2 inches tall, but it's like 24 inches deep. Like it's deep.
How
I
the
can I
hell?
can put my whole arm in there and still not touch the back.
How the hell do you get anything that gets put in there letter-wise? It's going to have to be sort of bent in half, isn't it?
Well, no, it's 2 inches tall,
That's
two and
taller
a
than a
half.
letter.
Yeah,
That's shorter than a
but
letter.
it no wait. It's deep, but it's also it's about 18 inches wide too. They're
Okay. Sorry.
weird boxes.
Sorry.
You forgot the last dimension. Yeah.
Yeah, I would have led with how wide it is.
Sorry. Yeah. So
Yeah.
they put them right inside the door, but so when all they gave me was the notice, oh, we tried to deliver but couldn't. No, you didn't try to deliver it. They wanted
Yeah.
me to take that, sign it, put it back in the mailbox so that they could leave the thing the next day. That's not how it's
Yeah.
done. When you have something like that, you're supposed to hand it to the person and have it signed, so
Yeah.
they get it. Lazy ass
Yeah.
motherfucker.
It's a bit of a cack-handed way of doing stuff.
I did complain, so
Yeah.
no,
I
it
think
did
Graham.
anything.
I think Graham has solved the mail slot issue in your doors, or
Okay,
not
good.
putting.
Do tell.
The mail slots are so you can post out the pineapple from the pizza, get it
Oh,
out of the
shut
house.
up. These people are so trash. They probably eat pineapple on pizzas.
And Captain Cactus reckons maybe the floors above are where they don't want them escaping from, so they keep them sealed up.
Huh?
Well, no escaping out through the mailbox.
Oh, through the mail slot. Gotcha.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think it's weird that you guys all have mail slots in England. All of you, right? Are there any apartments that don't have them?
I suspect it is by far the norm. There are probably places the front door doesn't have a letterbox. Sorry, we call them letterboxes.
Oh, okay, my bad. So what do you call your mailbox? A mailbox?
Yeah, I don't know.
Post box?
It's not something that we tend to
Well,
have.
but if you don't have a slot in the door, you have to have a mailbox.
I have something, but I don't know what we'd call it. Probably a mailbox.
Yeah. Letterbox?
Hmm.
No, you said that's a letterbox. Okay, that's weird. If it's not a box, it's a slot.
Yes.
Are there boxes on the other side of any of
them? Some do actually have a
cache,
something that the letters fall into. Yes. And
like a tray. Why?
Bit like I don't know how.
A box.
Yeah.
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 Then it would be a letterbox, but without it, it's just a letter slot, mail slot.
Yeah. As Graham says, flats have mailboxes in the foyer. Some do, yes.
Yeah.
And Archangel has a house, so he doesn't have a mail slot. There was one by his door, but the postal workers are scared of his shepherd and Belgian, so he got a postal PO box instead. And yeah, Captain Cactus reiterating some places don't have them letterboxes, mainly apartment complexes. They actually have mailboxes in the entrance area, much like Graham says.
Yeah, because the mailman doesn't want to do all the walking.
Yeah. Yes, Taipan, sort of a wire basket type thing. I mean, some are wire baskets, some aren't, but definitely something to catch the mail so it doesn't fall on the floor and dirty their precious floor, mainly.
I think that's a security problem, the mail slot.
Potentially, yes, but generally, if you stick your arm through, you can't actually reach the doorknob type thing
That's
in the
not what I was
inside.
thinking of. You could put a weapon through, like a gun,
Yes.
or you could put gas through. You can
Yeah.
gas the place.
Or a
You
snake.
know, yeah, any kind of animal, small animal,
Mm-hmm.
bugs. How do you
Yeah.
keep the weather out and bugs and such?
Because there's a flap that stops that happening.
No, it's a flat. It's a metal flat, but it's not like it doesn't seal,
It does pretty well.
so no bugs get through it ever.
I wouldn't have said so. No.
Mm.
I mean, it's not loose. It's sprung, so it's
Oh,
held close.
really? I thought
Yeah.
it's loose.
No. 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 No.
I thought you could just push it with your finger.
Um, the the outside might be, but there's an inside flap as well that's sprung loaded, closed.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yep.
Okay, thank you. We're getting an education on letterboxes.
Hmm.
You know what? I just
Uh,
got an education. Good.
sorry. Yes, Archangel. If there's a dog behind that slot, your hand is going to be gone or chewed up.
Yes.
Yeah. I used to be a oh, excuse me. I used to have a throat that could speak. I used to be a paperboy. One of the big houses that I used to deliver to had an Alsatian, sorry, German Shepherd, we should call them now, apparently. And it would sit on the landing of their stairs behind a large window and look at me as I walked up the driveway to the front door and get up to the door, and you could hear the pad 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 of the dog coming down the stairs, put the paper through the letterbox, and the dog would grab it and rip it out my hand.
Hmm.
Yep. And then one day, the lady of the house actually opened the door and said, "Yeah, yeah, would you like to, yeah, pet the dog?" And
No.
sort of, and she'd got it sort of trapped between her legs, and it was
Oh.
sat down. So I said, "Okay." So did what I should do, which is hold up the back of my hand towards the dog so it could sniff it, and it decided it was going to try and take a bite out of me instead.
Oh,
So
wow.
we decided, yeah, maybe not. Then a bit later, I yeah, weeks later, I was walking down the path or the driveway and thinking, I can't see the dog in the window.
Uh-oh.
And so I was thinking, well, that's a bit strange. I wonder where it is. Look round, and the driveway was a semicircle. And on the other side of the semicircle I was walking down, there was a little brick wall. When I say little brick wall, it was about 3/4 of bricks, so really quite small. And
Mm-hmm.
this bloody dog was sitting on the other side of it.
Oopsies.
And thinking, okay, it's out. Good, it's behind a wall. Bad, a 3-year-old could step over the bloody wall.
Yeah.
So I thought, well, okay, what I do is just walk up calmly, slowly, put the paper through the door, walk back slowly. If I run, it's going to,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Think you're
So,
playing.
yeah. So basically, I just thought, just walk very slowly. But that was quite worrying because I did think it could well go for me.
I would have knocked on the door and had them take the dog in.
Mm,
But you know what animal I found out about?
yeah.
Bees. I like them now.
Bees are good.
Honeybees are cool.
Bees are good,
Hmm?
generally.
Yeah.
Bees are generally good, yes.
But they're really, really cool too. They really are.
Hmm.
They they have a pretty tough life. Very short, tough life. Because from the
Yes.
moment they're born, they're working. But I used to think it was, that hive mind thing that they have. They,
Uh-huh.
it's not a hive mind at all. They communicate.
Yes.
They
With
dance.
dance. Yep.
Yeah, it's the neatest thing, and it's so smart, so incredibly smart.
Yeah.
And it's just I don't know, everything I learned about them, it was really, really fascinating. You know, their life cycle, how it all
Yeah.
works. They sleep just like we do, 5 to 8 hours a night, like just like us. You know,
Well, I'm not surprised because yeah, I have enough difficulty walking about at night, let alone flying.
still,
Hmm.
I just
Um.
I think they're very interesting animals.
So they
I
are.
do.
Very. And hi, Irish Stew. Um. And Graham says it's you know regarding letterboxes and whatever. It's worse than that AMG. Some people put Molotov cocktails through letterboxes in dodgy areas.
I've heard of that too.
Yeah. And Irish Stew says their poor postman had to hand deliver a 50-watt Marshall combo to their front door,
Oh my god!
and apparently he could have done with a hand cart to wheel it. Yeah, I'm not
You
surprised.
think?
No, Captain. The concerning the dog between the legs, that wasn't a euphemism.
Yeah, I was waiting for something like that to be
Yes.
said.
And Taipan, yes, I was waiting for you to burst into song about how much is that doggy in the window.
Me, I was thinking the same song, so
Mm-hmm.
I'm having so much pain. Um, what else? We should talk more about this stream, but you keep going off on your own little tangents. It's gonna be lots of fun and games, all kinds of stuff.
Yep.
I'm gonna be interviewing Taipan finally. We're gonna play Among Us. Um, ask me anything, or
Bingo.
ask us anything.
No,
Bingo.
ask AMG anything.
Ask Simon as well. Uh, yeah. Um,
Ask me anything about programming in COBOL.
ask me anything about Simon. Uh,
Yes,
we're
that's good.
just we have something planned throughout the night and throughout
Mm-hmm.
the 12 hours, and there'll be a schedule, and you can stop by at any time. And you'll be able to see what we're doing because we'll have an overlay, what we're doing, and what's coming up next.
Well,
So
we're
there's
going to
that.
need that as well.
Yeah. And the schedule.
Mm.
And
Oh, and for those of us in the UK, that's schedule.
I will have this schedule in the description too, so you guys know. You know, you just check
Mm-hmm.
it out. See, oh, I'll be back in 2 hours for that. You know, and like I said, this is a 12-hour stream. Our first big to do. If you have any suggestions for next year or the next, you know, big stream of things to do, let us know.
Mm-hmm.
And there's gonna be little um, bonus things peppered in, like little short snippets, shenanigans, and stunt shows. So
Mm-hmm.
you know, you there's something for everyone, and there's always gonna be something. It's like the Jerry Lewis telephone. It will be entertainment wall to wall.
Mm-hmm. Or as Jason says, the normal squirrel rabbit hole.
Yeah, we have a lot of those here.
Hmm. Zebulon, are we going to have a flat earther on? Um,
Ooh,
I
I would
suspect
love it.
not. Okay. Well,
I
um,
would if, but I don't know any
hmm,
anymore. I'd love to debate either a flat earther or a predator or a soft sit, but I can't get any.
hmm. I was about to say it's supposed to be a stream of fun, not a stream of unconsciousness.
Yeah, so maybe. I mean, we're gonna be poking fun at stupid. So if there's a flat Earth video that you've seen recently that you want us to debunk, hey, send it our way.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Irish. You're awake.
And you're home?
Well, back in the US.
Yeah.
I'm assuming.
Is she home? Really?
I presume you got your delayed flight on Monday.
Welcome back.
Mm-hmm.
Your dreams is. I am having a hard time tonight.
Yep, she's back.
Yay! Welcome back, baby. We missed you. Hope you're doing well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she got her flight in the afternoon. So.
Awesome.
Yeah, just flew in from Dublin, and boy, are her arms tired.
Yuck. So it's 4:00 in the morning here, and I believe Brandy and her dad and mom are leaving to the hospital right now.
Mm-hmm. Right. And apart from anything else, we need to allow you to get some rest because you've been doing a lot and mainly staying awake. So.
Just.
Oh, good.
What?
Sorry, I was going to make a reference to Irish and her delay and say I hope they put you up in a decent hotel or something like that. But she just said they got $1,200 in compensation due to the cancelled flight.
Whoopee! Each or for both of you?
Wow.
If it's each, that's even better.
Yeah. Good morning, Hank.
But 1,200's nothing to shake a stick at. Hey, Hank.
It's not to be sneezed at, is it?
Why don't we instead? Well, we can show the tippers and the stream video, so they can do the jokes. What do you think?
Got more time to think of the jokes. Yeah. It was 600 each.
Awesome.
So yeah, excellent. Yeah.
That's a ticket somewhere.
Yeah, indeed.
Would you mind hitting those two things for me?
Any particular order?
No.
Well, apart from do it, bitch. But right. Which one is it? Is it? Oh God, you've got two thanks.
Tippers.
Oh. Okay, tippers first.
And then the bottom one is the.
Okay. Right. So, in the next minute and a half, 2 minutes, you have time to think of some jokes. Right. And here we go. Right.
That's great.
Sorry about that mild cock up.
It's okay. You did a great job. Did you get my DM?
I did indeed, yes.
Thank you.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's do it. Do it to it.
Taipan is going to tell us a joke about boxing, but he forgot the punchline.
Oh God. Okay, that wasn't bad.
A topical one from Irish. She asked a flight attendant to change her seat because of a crying baby next to her. It turns out you can't do that if the baby's yours.
That's funny.
Graham says 2 Hollywood stars ran into each other at the door of their psychiatrist's office. Hello there, said one. Are you coming or going? If I knew that, said the other, I wouldn't be here.
Yeah, it's cute.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm coming or going at the time either, so I get that.
Taipan says, what is an egg's favourite vacation spot?
What is an egg's favorite vacation spot?
Yep.
I don't know.
New York City.
Oh God. Oh God. Oh no.
Presumably you're hanging out near Hell's Kitchen.
Move on, please.
Oh, come on. That wasn't that bad, was it?
Worse.
Okay. Any more, or are we going to let Taipan come up with another one?
No.
Too late. Taipan's come up with another one.
Go ahead.
He ordered a chicken and an egg from Amazon. He'll let you know.
No. Oh wow. Good one, actually. I like that one a lot.
Irish says, what's the difference between an optimist and a pessimist?
What's the difference? I don't know.
An optimist created the airplane. A pessimist created the seatbelts.
Ooh. And I like this flight humor. Did you get it off of the stewardesses? I'm sorry, flight attendants?
So was the in-flight movie Airplane?
It would never. That would be too iconic.
Yeah.
Did you have one of those great flight attendants who does, you know, the beginning thing where they say, the gas mask, exits at the rear and the front? Some of them make a really great comedy routine out of them, and I love getting those. I have a couple of them on video. They're always well appreciated, you know.
Yeah, I think I've seen a couple. Yeah. Oh, I've seen a couple of videos rather. Archangel Whoops says, "Why can't you hear a pterodactyl going to the bathroom?"
Why can't you hear a pterodactyl? I hope it's not something like it because they're extinct. Go ahead, what?
Because the P is silent.
Oh, that was worse. Jeez.
Yep.
You think I would have gotten it?
Yeah. Taipan says, "What do you call a lazy kangaroo?"
Oh, a lady or a lazy?
Lazy.
I don't know what.
A pouch potato.
Ah. Ah. I don't want to like that one. I don't want to, but I do.
Right. So you might like this one, I think. Graham says, at a party, a wife admonished her husband, "That's the 4th time you've gone back for ice cream. Doesn't it embarrass you?" "Why should it?" answered her spouse. "I keep telling them it's for you."
Oh shit, that's funny. That's funny. And
Archangel would like to know, what do you call an angry carrot?
Oh God, I don't know. Liar.
A steamed vegetable.
Oh.
I know sort of one similar to this one. Archangel says, how do you make an egg roll?
An egg roll? Push it?
Yep, you push it.
Oh! I'm sorry, I didn't mean to ruin it.
Yeah, so it's very yeah, it's like, how do you make a Swiss roll?
I don't know.
You push him down a hill.
Oh. Okay. Because I couldn't
How
think
do you
of
make?
what Swiss would be.
Yeah, how do you make a Venetian blind?
Poke him in the eyes?
Yep.
That's terrible.
Taipan says, why do we tell actors to break a leg?
I actually know the real reason, but what's the joke?
Well, I think this is the putative real reason, because every play has a cast.
Yeah. That's actually the real reason.
Yeah.
If you break a leg, you get put in a cast, and you want to be in the cast.
Irish has definitely got a theme going with her jokes.
Oh, here we go. Go ahead.
What happens to a bad airplane joke?
I don't know.
It never lands.
Oh, I was gonna say it goes down in flames, but that's better.
Taipan would like to know, how do you open a banana?
How do you open? You peel it?
With a monkey.
Aww. Ah. 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 Ah.
Yes, I know this one well, Graham. I know they say that money talks, but all mine says is goodbye.
Yes.
Taipan would like to know, why do oranges wear sunscreen?
Why do oranges wear sunscreen? I don't know why.
So they don't peel.
Oh man. Oh man. I gave him the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, I know. Archangel would like to know, why do cows wear bells?
Why do cows wear bells? Where did you get bears out of that?
I was looking at the bells and I started saying a word beginning with BE. That was an animal, I think. Yeah.
So you're
That's how
gonna
my brain
ask,
works.
why do cows wear bears?
Why do cows wear bells?
Okay, why?
Because their horns don't work.
Oh my god. I literally, and I'm not even kidding, I heard that when I was 8. Stop it.
And Archangel would also like to know, what did the triangle say to the circle?
I do.
You're pointless.
Good one. Oh.
A non-plain one for Irish. Who would win in a drinking contest, an Irish man or a German man?
Irish. I don't know.
The bartender.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Graham says his wife and him laugh about how competitive they are, but he laughs more. Captain Cactus says, just saw an Australian cooking show. The audience cheered when the chef made a meringue. Strange. Australians normally boo meringues.
Oh
dear.
What?
No, I'm just saying, oh dear for that joke.
Oh, okay. I thought there's another good one.
No.
We can save the rest for next time. And don't forget, you're gonna need it for the stream too. We'll have a joke time.
Yep.
And guess what's coming back on that stream? I would say, Ladies' Night is gonna be performing. So that'll be fun.
Right. I think I think the deluge of jokes has slowed to a trickle. So,
yeah.
a what? Sorry,
The same either. Trickle.
Okay. Right. Shall we allow you to go back to bed? You need to tap Graham on the shoulder about something. But apart from that,
Absolutely.
Oh,
What?
Captain Cactus sneaks one in under the wire.
Go ahead.
Right. Did you hear about the Australian IT guy? He came from the LAN down under.
You know,
you can go off, people.
I just why? Why? Come on. Why?
Oh, yeah, and I think you'll like this last one from Irish. A Scotsman and an Irishman walk into a bar, and the Scotsman shouts, "All the drinks are on me." The next morning, headlines read, "Irish ventriloquist found dead behind bar."
I can't say that word though, but I love it. I was trying to say it the other day, but I keep saying transviloquist. Why do I do that?
Keep saying what? Sorry.
Instead of the right way, say it again.
Ventriloquist.
Right. I keep saying instead of ventriloquist, I kept saying transviloquist.
Okay.
I don't know why. But it took me making a thing for my mind that you get in the van to go to the trill. Get in the van to go to the trill, so now I say ventriloquist. Isn't that weird?
Whatever works. A couple more before we find a plug. What's the difference between a poorly dressed man on a tricycle and a well-dressed man on a bicycle?
I don't know.
Attire. And Skibo.
Yeah, that was really rough.
Yep. Wheelie bad. Wheelie. Oh, never mind. Skibo says, "I'm thinking about becoming a tree surgeon. It's time he branched out."
You know, Skibo, I was really expecting more of you.
Only if I'm sitting on her knee, Captain, because he says, you must feel a bit of a dummy not being able to say ventriloquist at AMG.
No.
Right. And on that note,
we're going to go.
We are.
Right. We're going to go.
Goodbye, everybody. Thank you very much. Thank most of you for the jokes.
Yeah.
You know who you are.
You know who you are.
Right.
No snort today, by the way.
Sorry?
No snort was given today.
Indeed.
I did not bestow a snort. You want to hit the outro?
I thought we'd already done that.
No, thanks for watching.
We did that with...
No, we did not.
Yes, we did.
That was the tippers.
We played the thanks for watching first, then the tippers.
No, we didn't. No.
I'm confused as hell.
Just play thanks for watching, please.
Thanks for watching? Okay. Sorry.